House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and Republican New York Congressman Mike Lawler almost got into a fight in the hallway.
Why did you vote to shut the government down? Why did you vote to shut it down?
Let me ask you a question.
For years, you always lectured about how we need to keep the government open.
You're making a show of this to make yourself relevant.
It's sad. You could easily sign on to
You're
this.
embarrassing yourself right now. Listen, you're not going to talk. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to talk to me and talk over me
New York residents
because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Oh, I'm listening.
So why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Oh,
because you showed up.
Is that the way to talk? You're the one who actually voted to shut the government down.
Actually, you know that's not true.
It's sad. You voted to shut the government down.
Do Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the president?
Right, and you're smart enough to know that you need 60 votes in the Senate, right?
Is that right? No.
Do you need 60 votes in the Senate?
Okay, so that's how it started. And joining us now for more is Congressman Michael Lawler. Good to see you. What started that?
Thanks for having me. Well, I was listening to his press conference in which he was once again lying about the shutdown. The fact is, Hakeem Jeffries and every single House Democrat, but for one, voted to shut the government down nearly 3 weeks ago. And of course, Senator Schumer, who's petrified of a primary challenge from AOC, has been blocking the clean CR from advancing to keep the government open and funded. So I went down to where he was holding the press conference to wait for him to come out and ask him why he shut the government down, number one, and number two, why he wouldn't join me in the bipartisan bill to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies for 1 year, and why, if that's the issue that they're concerned about, he wouldn't be fighting alongside me to get that done. And the reality is we know why. He's a hypocrite. Number one. And number two, this really isn't about health care. This is about their far left base and the fact that they are petrified that if they actually do their jobs, they will be primaried and removed from office.
Remember when Donald Trump put the meme out of Hakeem Jeffries with the sombrero, right? And Hakeem said, you know, all right, well, come say it to my face. You actually did that today. If we can widen out the video, Jeffries, as minority leader, has Secret Service protection. You can see the bodyguard right behind him there. When he said, keep your mouth shut, Congressman, that felt like for a moment he was going to hit you. Did you feel that?
Look, he was obviously very rattled and emotional. And, you know, frankly, at times unhinged. He was stuttering, stammering, couldn't answer a single question that I posed to him. I didn't feel threatened, though. I mean, the reality is there's nothing he can do. And the fact that he couldn't answer a single question
he
spoke more volumes than anything else.
Would you have hit him back if he hit you?
Listen, no, listen, it wasn't like that. But look, at the end of the day, to me, this is very simple. He is playing politics with the lives of the American people. The government should be open. Chuck Schumer should get back to work, do his job, pass the clean CR that House Republicans passed over 3 weeks ago so that we can actually focus on these issues. You know, while they're sitting around playing patty cake here at Capitol Hill, President Trump just secured a peace deal in the Middle East and is securing the release of the remaining hostages. So maybe, just maybe, Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer could wake up and realize that they look like a clown show on Capitol Hill, and instead of shutting the government down because they're afraid of AOC and Zohran Mamdani, they could actually do their job so that we can keep the government funded and open and pay our troops while President Trump is trying to get these hostages brought home.
You asked Jeffries about Zohran Mamdani in New York. Let's look.
You're so afraid of Zohran Mamdani. By the way, when are you endorsing him?
By the way,
do you endorse him for mayor?
First of all, are you
going to endorse him for mayor?
Listen, you're a complete and total embarrassment right now.
Why is that? Because you don't want to answer the question?
Is this supposed to be a video for your failed re-election?
You don't want to answer the question? Do you support Zohran? By the way, did you see his statement yesterday?
Listen.
An embarrassment on October 7th, blaming the Jews. You support that? Should he be the Democratic nominee for mayor?
First of all, I don't answer to you.
Yeah, we have that statement. Basically, Mamdani, on the October 7th anniversary yesterday, pointed out that, according to the Hamas Health Ministry, 60,000 people have died in Gaza. Pretty tone-deaf on Mamdani's part. Did he ever answer your question about endorsing Mamdani?
No, of course not. He's betwixt and between. He's afraid to say no because obviously that will result in a primary challenge in a district in which Zohran Mamdani got about 70% of the vote in the Democratic primary.
Right.
And so he's petrified of that. But he also realizes that Zohran Mamdani is a disaster for Democrats all across the country. And so he's betwixt and between, and that's why he's stuttering and stammering and can't answer the question honestly.
Just a quick one I have to ask you, about 15 seconds. Does the shutdown end this week? Columbus Day, holiday weekend for a lot of people. Does it end tomorrow or Friday?
Based on the way Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are conducting themselves, unfortunately, I don't think so.
Wow. Congressman Michael Lawler, great to see you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.